And welcome to my channel. I am the Backwoods Atheist, and today we're going to look at a video of Pastor Greg Locke. For those of you who are not familiar with Pastor Locke, he's kind of a nutbag. He's one of those guys that flipped out about the Starbucks cups and all this kind of stuff. So we're going to watch and we're going to see what this guy has to say now. Of course, from Watch.
Do you see this nonsense our governor signed? People are like, well, there's really not a nefarious plan. Y'all just tinfoil hat wearers. You need to have rabbit ears on your TV because y'all just crazy. Really? Why don't you read for yourself what our governor, which by the way will not get reelected, because I'm telling you, he is a coward I don't care how much he talks about Jesus. Bill Lee's a coward. You tell him I said so. He's a noodle.
The irony of this guy calling anybody a coward is just wow, dude. Wow. No self-awareness. Willy-nilly
nonsense. Opening up Tennessee to this bunch of craziness going on. I ain't voting for him again. I'm ashamed I voted for him the first time. By the way, Trump ain't going to endorse him either. I can promise you that right now. But nonetheless.
Still on that Trump dick, I see. Man, you guys might as well just make a cult already, because it's at that point, guys. Just start your own thing. Call Jesus, or Jesus is now Trump. Trump is Jesus. He's your new Jesus. Just admit it. Go with that. You can build golden statues of Trump like you did at the RNC, and you can fellatiate yourself to him all day long, I guess.
I'm about to get fired up. Did you see the executive order he signed for COVID-19? It's like 22 paragraphs long. You know the two things that bother me the most? Call me whatever you will.
I'm guessing the two things that bother him most are probably gay people, and judging by the way he just said that, probably reading.
The facts! The facts, Jax! The facts. Two things.
Yeah, you probably hate the
three
facts,
things.
don't you?
One of which is anybody that has a medical license can now practice in Tennessee from out of state, which is unconstitutional, super dangerous, and that is very unlawful.
How is that dangerous? If somebody has a medical degree, what does it matter if that medical degree is not from Tennessee? I don't get your point. I don't care if my doctor got his medical degree in the same state as me. I just kind of care that they have a medical degree and know what the hell they're doing. As for I don't know how the hell that would be unconstitutional also. That to me doesn't make any sense. How is it unconstitutional to allow a doctor with a medical degree from outside the state practice inside the state? I mean, they still have a medical degree, right? They have a medical license. Why shouldn't they be allowed to practice? I don't understand his complaint on this one.
Reasons, but all these hospitals are overflowing with people. Why don't you carry a camera in one of these hospitals that's supposed to be overflowing with COVID patients? Show me how empty they are. These chicks are in there doing TikTok dances. But here's the two things that bother me most. Somebody sent it a bill.
Please, people, don't go harass hospital workers to try to prove your bullshit-ass conspiracy theories. Just, I don't know, walk off a cliff or something instead. I don't know. Don't do that. That was a joke. YouTube will probably get me for that one.
It'll be like, let me tell you something. Number one, he has authorized the power of the National Guard to get involved in issues of COVID-19. I didn't bargain for this when you came to church, but that's all good. You're here now, so we might as well chit-chat for a minute. If you fall asleep, miss some of it, it'll be on Right Wing Watch and Newsweek tonight by 6 o'clock, maybe about 3 o'clock, I guarantee you. But here it's about the National Guard should get involved. You know what bothers me more about the National Guard getting involved? Why don't you look at Section 8 of what he signed? Y'all hearing me? Fan all you want, it's about to get hot. They've authorized the Tennessee Department of FEMA to build what they call pages of signature quarantine camps. I ain't talking about East Germany, I'm talking about Tennessee.
Now, obviously, this is complete bullshit. Nobody's fucking gonna be putting you in camps. This is the same fucking bullshit rhetoric they've been pushing for years now. It's this persecution complex that all these guys got. This guy is one of the worst at it. I mean, he's one of those people that think that just because, you know, Christians make up the majority of elected officials, the majority of citizens, you know, they're just the majority in this country. Somehow they're oppressed. They're being held down. Which I really don't understand. There's God so powerful. Why would he allow the minority to hold them down? Like, it just don't make any sense to me.
Quarantine camps for the uninformed people that are still in refusal to be vaccinated. Look.
That's not what quarantine is. Quarantine's for if you're already sick. So you're already screwing up your phrases here. At first you said they were going to be quarantine camps. Alright, you don't quarantine people unless they're already sick. That's the whole point of a quarantine. Nobody is talking about locking up unvaccinated people. This is just ridiculous fear-mongering bullshit.
If that don't bother you, you might as well show up at another church next week, because I'm going to keep raising Cain about all this nonsense. I don't care what Bill Lee says. I don't care what fraudulent fake Joe Biden says. I don't care what...
They're still really hurt about fucking Joe Biden beating Trump. Which, I'm going to be honest, I understand. I understand why you'd be butthurt by your candidate losing to Joe Biden. One of the lamest, most unappealing candidates, at least in my lifetime. But yet America was like, yeah, we would rather have this possible Alzheimer's patient than your guy. You were rejected. Sorry, dude, your guy was rejected. You were rejected. America rejected all your bullshit. They had 4 years of it, and they said enough. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty damn sure that Biden is going to be a one-term president, you know, unless the Republicans come out with somebody truly heinous to run against him. Then maybe he might be another lame two-term president, but I really don't see that happening. I think that he's going to be one term. The next 4 years, he'll be out of office, and we'll have another Republican back in office. Yay!
I don't know what Chris Cuomo said.
What does Planned Parenthood or Chris Cuomo have to do with any of this? Like, I get Chris Cuomo. He's the CNN announcer, right? I don't pay attention to a lot of these main news outlets, so I'm not sure. I think he's from CNN. He's a news reporter, but what the fuck does Planned Parenthood... Do these guys always have to try to bring it back to abortion somehow? They have to keep trying... No matter what they're doing, they're going to try to attack Planned Parenthood, even if it has nothing to do with what they're talking about? I don't get it. People are just fucking weird.
I don't care what Gavin Newsom said. I don't care what Nancy Pelosi and her insurrectionist nonsense has to say.
Realize it was Trump supporters that tried to pull the insurrection, right? Not Nancy Pelosi. You know, I think everybody's pretty much in agreement that Nancy Pelosi is kind of a piece of shit. Like, if they're ever around a bunch of right-wing family members or something like that and talks about politics, gets contention, you know you can always turn to Nancy Pelosi because nobody likes that bitch. Nobody. That's what I do. If something start getting contentious, I just start bitching about Nancy Pelosi because then all of them they'll all pile onto that and we're going to have a good old bitch fest about her. Makes things a little easier.
Wake up, Tusk! You better wake up! They hate us!
Look at these people. This is what I find sad. This is, to me, one thing that makes me depressed, is that we have this many people in this country that are just, they are willing to stand and applaud this idiot. Not just applaud him, I guarantee it, they're giving him money. They're buying, if he's publishing books, they're buying his books. They're literally supplying everything this dude needs to survive, and all he does is come out here and preach the same old stupid fear-mongering bullshit to them. This is the same kind of, they're going to lock us in camps and all this. This is the same kind of things they've been saying since who knows how long now. I can remember reading things from back in the 60s where they were saying things like this. It isn't nothing new. It's not going to stop. This is the wavelength these people perform on. They have to keep people afraid. They have to keep people living in fear. They can continuously attack the media and say they're trying to make you live in fear. But that's really what they're doing. They want you afraid. They want you to come their church and keep giving you their money. And this is just the end result. Some dude rambling and babbling. I don't really think he has much else to say. So we're going to wrap this one up. I'm the Backwoods Atheist. If you like this video, like it, share it. Either way, I'm the Backwoods Atheist. I'm out.